drops a smoke. This should just delay G2 for the moment, but instead, actually, no. Looks like they're going to try and just pop all the way through. Che stands in front. The Julie's in hand, but ripped out of them after just a singular kill. PKL cannot do much more just to stop them. As G2, they're going to take the site.
Yeah, it's cost them a fair amount, though, hasn't it, to be fair, right? Oh, PKL takes one in the head through that smoke there, so that'll certainly make a difference. I was going to say HP bars are favouring Fluxo quite a bit, but locked out of the site, this post plant looks pretty tight as well. Really not going to be easy. P250 in play, right? There's a lot of potential damage to come off. A big crossfire at the back end of the site as well. Nexa holding from the front. The Glocks doing all the work. PKL, down he goes nice and easy. And Lukowski at least challenge them. You know, give us some retakes, some clutch moments, something like that. And I do like that they still have the confidence here down Banana. Not quite working for them, though. niko going to hold cleanly. Lot of damage done. Potential for him to get another one here as well, actually. He's feeling it. Oh, and the pre-fire to find Che is just a bit ridiculous from niko. Responses there. m0NESY with the instant trade, though. That should be the round as the B bomb site once again will fall for Fluxo.
That's a terrifying prospect when you kind of look towards the future of this game, when you see niko doing things like that towards top Banana. Just absolutely no fear whatsoever. And he shouldn't have any. I mean, yeah, Fluxo, they haven't really done much to kind of make G2 respect them early on. This could go from bad to worse, and indeed it will. Next with a quick double.
Rotating, but this could work for them, Jack. It really could.
Really good. Smoke deployed as well for PKL just to try and stay alive. Che hoping that he does get insta this time around, but his teammate does. He manages to trade one out at least, and he is buying a lot of time for himself, maybe to get Lukowski in position, but it's not going to be enough. m0NESY gets the bomb down. All the kills seem to continue to go in the way of G2, and Zevi, he has to get his clutching boots on, and he's been spotted already. Hunter's seen him. m0NESY now holding the cross, but a wayward shot from m0NESY. Not too often that you do say that, or see that indeed. Zevi might just have a chance here, but m0NESY holding takes him out of the round, and it is picture perfect so far for this new look G2.
Yeah, not really putting a foot wrong, right? Obviously, pretty well with that so far.
Some say it's a completely different game online to on LAN, and usually the big difference is the op, but m0NESY hitting everything that moves at the moment, and G2 make their way onto B once again. Of course, there was only one player there, but right now Fluxo just being picked apart, and weren't expecting them to do too much damage in this round. Of course, there was only the rifle and a few SMGs and pistols between them, but so far, they're getting absolutely ran over, and it does nothing for your confidence, especially not picking up at least a single kill in the round. So it continues to go really and get away from Fluxo. You can see G2, they're not even resting. You know, they're getting the bomb down. They want to take these weapons away. They want to make it as uncomfortable as possible for the Brazilians. But what I really like to see from G2 is that, you know, they are taking this game seriously, right? I mean, it's not like they're coming in saying, oh, okay, well, we're the clear favorites, you know, we should be destroying these guys. They are taking it serious, because a lot of teams, when they come into these online events, sometimes they're caught down and realize middle is clear, so they're going to have a really fast pinch here. But Che, he needs to find this kill. That's the bomb as well. Hooksy was the man throwing all the nades, and now G2 have to turn around, worry about the players making their way up Banana. Nexa deals with one. No idea that Lukowski is there, and you can see G2, they're completely uncomfortable now. They don't know what to do. They don't know, should they go into the stack or should they walk back, because there could be a player absolutely anywhere in middle, and Lukowski sat in Mexi ready and waiting. Zevi just cuts the troops of G2 down to just 2, and Lukowski in a fantastic position now to just steal this round away. One kill will even do it, just buying enough time. Even if Hunter finds that kill,
that world, we never get that scenario. They obviously go down to the MP9. So, Fluxo finally on the board. 1 is good. It does mean you are denied away the 13-0, of course, but you're going to need a few more than just 1, aren't you? And G2, you've woken them up now. You made them angry, okay? They're going to find a couple of early frags. niko looking for a bit more as the utility comes over the top. He will, however, decide against it thanks to his low HP. 5 versus 3 is very much a winnable position here, and they are feeling pretty confident around the A-hit. VSM, decent position for him. Does well to find 2, and we get 1 more as well. That is absolutely massive from VSM, bringing them back into the round, completely blasting this one open. 2 remain now for G2, and it's suddenly gone from the unlosable situation. That 5% in there has made all the difference all of a sudden into the post plant, into the clutch. But up against Hunter and Nexa, the dynamic duo, it's been a little while since they were in a position like this, I'm sure. Can they run it back a few years and find that same level of comfortability from here? Hunter in the pit, looking good, looking confident, but he will go down through the smoke. Just going to be Nexa, the new addition. Only good for 1. Fluxo pulling around out of nowhere thanks to VSM.
From no kills to 5 in a matter of moments. VSM, a lot of life now into this CT side, and look at this aggressive play from Ozzy. He wants to get in the faces now of G2, spots out Menesi, not able to find the kill, but he will turn around, pivots and finds the double. niko needs to find this trade.
If he wants to do that alone, but just holding an angle at the moment, hoping that someone comes into his crosshair. Does not look to be likely. Zevi on the safe angle around the corner as well. niko is able to sneak out here, but Zevi is pushed up and he drops the bomb. Pretty big frag. Munisi on that angle comes off it though. Is he able to find this trade here? I don't think so anymore. Zevi's the one that's actually trained on the angle. Flash is coming in. Balcony completely forgotten about. Munisi with only 4 seconds left will go down, and I think that was just in the nick of time for him to get the loss bonus. All the same, Fluxo closing this gap here.
A change up of approach here, maybe. Woxic trying to send it straight up top banana. PKL thought he had the job done on the IGL at G2, but it's not going to happen. He's still alive. He's still picking up kills with the rifle, with the utility, and Ozzy realizing that the numbers around him are depleting. And he's not going to have a rotation. He's not going to have any backup. He's going to have to try and stop this attack alone here. But as that smoke dissipates, he needs to be quick. And he's Brazilians and their T-sized, man. You just never know. But starting off this round early, PKL actually getting aggressive towards Banana. In the hands, Nexa is going to be spotted as he swings in, but completely blindsided by VSM and Fluxo. They are at least going to take that final round. So they need to go through this, the molly as well. But Fluxo, they still want to stand on the other side of it, waiting for the 2 flashes. Menesi completely blind, but he's not going to be cleared, not going to be checked. niko actually helps him out, but instead, G2, they just fall over. Couldn't really get too much done. Hunter trying to get a little bit fortunate, spamming. And he is echolocation through that smoke, maybe to collect the kill, but it doesn't happen. Fluxo get themselves into some decent post plants now. Huxley is making absolutely no secrets about coming up banana, but he doesn't need to because he comes away with the kills. But now he needs to go very quickly to get onto the site.
Molotov will indeed be there, but Huxley's going to have an opportunity. Never mind. Smoke comes around. There's not going to be anything for the post plant, though. I'll tell you that much for free. Huxley feeling confident to go through here as well, based off of the setup. It's so awkward. Munisi at the back of the site finds 2, and that is easy for G2. Once again, back in reality. Lovely nade. Hunter has an opportunity to really find a lot of frags here. That's exactly what he's after. There is a bit of KSing going on from Munisi. They were all Hunters, but
he's going to push all the way down in towards second mid now. He's hearing steps all around him. This could be a big problem. Menesi's going to help him out, but Hunter still goes down, coming away with absolutely nothing. Menesi, though, with that AK, ever dangerous. Already racking up 2 quick kills. VSM still wants to go exploring here, and the steps away might have just signed his death warrant here, because Nexa is hearing absolutely everything. Could catch him on the retreat. He does so, but not going to be rewarded with the kill. However, Menesi continues to take head off shoulders, and this is looking like it could be another G2. This would be the perfect time to step up and be counted here. That is not going to help proceedings. A massive nade and a quick double kill from niko. Fluxo once again being torn limb from limb.
Looking all too easy. Yeah, I think they're just in a really tough spot from here. Obviously, gone for the save angle, but Really up a
On
creep.
in onto these Fluxo players once again. Hooksy, it's actually going to be Niko's molly to burn PKL to a crisp. The spam perfect as well. This now looking like it is completely out of the question for Fluxo, as nothing has gone their way this round whatsoever. They've been cut down by utility. The gunfights have not been up to scratch. And Jesus, well, even for Christ himself, this might be undoable.
Yes, very true. Very, very true. Yeah. They have forsaken him so all on his lonesome. He was doing alright towards the tail end of the first half, I have to say, Che, but it seems this second half, this T side, has really not done him any favours. I feel like he's had 1 kill this entire second half. And that might just be all he's able to get as well. A rough spray down there as niko finishes him off. For the 13-7 on Inferno, I don't think there are too many surprises on that one, really. But a pretty decent showing towards the tail end of the first half. A little bit into the second half from Fluxo.
We are going to be jumping into the game. And we're getting underway with the T side of Fluxo. The challenges do, of course, reveal themselves very early on. They will get out towards the ramp. It's a little bit all over the place. Next, they're coming away with a quick double and stopping Fluxo for the moment. But 2 massive kills at least give Fluxo a little bit of comfortability. That's a perfect timing, really, for Menesi. And he could be in position maybe to get a knife here, which could be huge. But instead, decides to opt for the kill. He'll take that frag into his back pocket. VSM and Luca Ozzy now trying to make their way out of the heaven. Hunter will spot the information. Menesi good for just the 1. And VSM at least brings a little bit of life into this round. 4 kills already. He could be on for another ace. And so far, he's been Fluxo's star.
Mr. Niko, though, isn't it? One of the scariest players to face off against in a 1 versus 1 in the entire game of Counter-Strike. No matter the time of day, no matter the situation, no information as well. Very unsure of where he's coming from. Niko taking his time, but he will lose his head. And I have to roll his back
as well, so, you know, there's that element of it. But so far, I mean, the pistol's causing at least a few problems here for Fluxo. PKL will get himself out, but only comes away with 1 kill. Look at the amount of damage done. These are only a few bullets away from death, but somehow Fluxo, they have 2 players still standing. Che and VSM, man, I have no idea how either of them didn't go down here. But Nexa, with this P250, this should be no problem. He just needs the body shot here. And he will take Che Jesus out of the round. In the meantime, he's
away from him ultimately. Time really becoming of the essence here. And there's the well-timed peak from Zevi, speaking of timings. Very well played indeed in the end from Fluxo, but
he seems to be ready for Menesi to peek his head up. Could be a little game of whack-a-mole. And, well, Menesi Mole taken out of the server. So far, so good. Not particularly clean for Fluxo. They have a 2-man advantage. Need to keep it that way.
Oh, yeah, here's the footsteps. Going to go in for a dry peek. Gets beautiful timing on that first one. But again, maybe a bit of an overface. Did need a hero moment, I guess. Can't just take the 1 frag and walk away there. It's not really worth it. But all the same, we are starting to see some of the G2 overconfidence get the better of a few individuals. Hooksy on the auto shotgun, taking the close angle. This could be big. This could be big. He's coming up against Che. Oh, my goodness. He's just been shot by an elbow. There's no way that guy was fully round the corner. Either way, Hunter is now left alone against 4 of them.
Yeah, it did look a little bit funny, didn't it? I mean, yeah, definitely one that I wouldn't be too happy myself dying to. With a deagle ready, but look at Hunter getting into position. This could really go astray here for Fluxo.
This could go very sideways indeed. PKL is the only one to have found a frag for the T side, and it continues to get worse. VSM's found a bit of space down below. He does have the bomb, of course. Ooh, and Hooksy. Just watch out here, right? Don't give the kills back. Keep that man advantage. Munisi's got himself a rifle. You know, this really, really could get difficult for Fluxo. VSM, though, he knows what's up. He's holding patiently, and big opportunity to find the frag on the backside if Munisi wants to go for it. Munisi, though, he's a smart guy, of course, playing safe. Just trapping VSM in right now. Can't get away without a member of G2 seeing where he's going. So Pretty good position. Huxie going to start pushing in, get the distraction in as well. Munisi trying to find the timing here, but the flank came in from Che. They waited a bit too long to get the crunch going, and now it is just Nexa alone with a 5-7 and nothing else.
The new boy shut down. Che making sure of that. It's a scary kill onto Vanessa. Che did have his back covered as well, saving that round from getting a little bit embarrassing. niko starting this one off well, though. Instantly traded out. Hunter goes down for nothing. Xavi, does he want to risk going for a shot? He's holding for the top of blue box there. Knows that niko might attempt a little bit of a peek there, but how about this for a timing? Che has gotten out. Does he spot niko? Is he going to be ready for him? And the answer is no. Back into a fair fight.
Slow roll here from Fluxo. A lot of space gained outside, of course. And therefore a lot of options. G2 playing second fiddle right now. I don't think we were expecting this at all. Maybe even they themselves are somewhat shocked, which is a pretty difficult position to be in. Having to recover. And you maybe didn't even expect the recovery. We all saw that, Huxie. Might even have been heard, you know. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Either way, he loses his window of opportunity there, Jack, right? To take the peek and maybe catch them off guard. So he's going to gather a bit of information, but could have had a kill if he'd played his cards slightly better. A lot of noise going to be made now as he makes his way into Mini. Down he goes. And a 3 versus 2 ensuing. Potentially just a save here for the remaining G2 boys, I feel.
I'm just glad to see it's not only me that sometimes messes up that movement. It is actually messed up at pro play as well. But so awkward. You missed the timing. You had an opportunity. niko is looking like he wants to at least take a peek. Oh, and he's dead right. I mean, what a shot that is. The first, the second, and niko wants to continue to go. He's got the backup of his new familiar teammate Nexa, and he will shut down PKL. No chance of the save there. This is going to be close on the defuse, though. And they don't have it. They find all the kills. niko goes down. Nexa, but surely they are running out of it.
Huxie. Looking to get a little zesty over there. VSM going to find Munisi meanwhile. Nexa trying to stand strong but can't. VSM with the double entry. 25 seconds left. No one really near the action on the G2 side of things. Hunter has made his way down quite quickly, but yep, not fancying it. Door closed, save called. Fluxo continue to dominate here. 6 in a row for them on Nuke.
G2 as well. I mean, it looked like they had the perfect read there. They had 2 players towards the ramp. They knew it wasn't outside. They had all that information. Huxie trying to do a little bit of damage here, at least. And it is terrifying when you do have the auto shotgun firing pellets at you. Util and not commit off it. So, burning a little bit more. Heading all the way back, and is it going to be another fake as they try and push forward? Nexa wants a little bit of an information peek. He gets it, comes away with a single kill, but Fluxo, they've called out this rotation. It is all on niko here, who is going to spot out 2, needs to take PKL out of the heavens, but it's going to be Huxie to do that job, and now it's all on Xavi, and the round is unwinnable. Bomb stuck in the heavens. Xavi sent to T-spawn for the beginning of next round. G2 finally on the board.
Yeah, better late than never, I suppose.
Get the util down to be in a safe position as possible, but Nexa is here in this. Look at this. The rotation is all the way down towards the B site. Hunter is going to be here. Nexa is going to creep out and at least drop one. The op needs to find a single kill, but the pistols and rifle ripped apart. The bomb down, and the round is...
They have to keep winning. And even then, there's no guarantee of clean buys. So it really is not going to be a fun time for G2 for the remainder of this half. And Fluxo are seeing to that. Lukazi to find Hunter early on. Munisi trying to do the same outside, but I'm not sure how easy that's going to be. Also, interestingly enough, due to the last round, we have a double AWP setup for the T side of things. Man advantage secured for G2 in the interim meanwhile. VSM, going to go creeping out. Nexa, kind of lucky there. That timing nearly got the better of him as he was quick switching away. Kills all over the shop right now, Jack. There is the 3 versus 2 in favor of G2, but it's a pretty difficult one to predict so far.
Yeah, you'd be better off probably picking a name out of a hat at this stage. I had no idea. It's been a topsy-turvy round, and it might have a few more turns in it, especially with xavi just being on the mark with that AWP time and time again. Huxi has traded places with Che here for the moment, and this could be a big problem if Che doesn't catch the perfect timing, if he doesn't realise, and, well, he doesn't realise, gets blindsided, taken down in the back, and it is going to be now on the shoulders of the Opera, on the shoulders of xavi to maybe get a 7th here for Fluxo. Huxi has vacated the premises as well. Very clever, giving up the bomb, repositioning. Makes xavi waste a lot of time clearing out a lot of angles, and eventually Huxi will strike.
To feel out how this Brazilian squad like to play, Nuke. Monacy will open us up here into round number 10. Looking good. Lukazi still got this AK in play, but not really seeing much action this far. Nex's position is so ridiculously cheeky. He was right there in the previous round, but they don't expect him for whatever reason. That is clean from Lukazi, though. And now we maybe have a round on our hands. VSM's recovered an M4, and this ramp area is under threat.
Fluxo get the bomb down, money injection at least guaranteed for the next round, but they want a little bit more than that. They've got the rifles in play. They want to try and at least get a 7th here if at all possible, but the peak's not coming in from the ramp just yet, and VSM getting very antsy on the top of the site. Well, his worries put to bed as it's down just to the IGL of PKL, but he won't be able to get the job done with just a deagle as G2 continue to mount this comeback.
Yeah, looking very, very good there. The retakes was something that they really struggled with in the early...
Maybe some unforgiving words from Swanee to kind of get them into the mood of things, and well, we've seen Manesi now definitely getting into the swing of things, but he's in a sticky situation here, trapped towards back red, doing a lot of damage still with that AWP, and it's actually niko's nade to finish off Luca Ozzy and get his Opera away to safety. They're 2-man to the good, make that 3, and this is the G2 that we saw on Inferno. This is a whole lot better in this round. Fluxo, they didn't get a chance even to play out their game plan, and the plan B is a 2v5 from Che and PKL, and this is definitely looking out of the question, although there's a nice little timing here maybe for Che to gather as Hunter realizing the gaps in the hold. And never mind, Che taken down, good for nothing, and PKL, I mean, he's seen VSM do it twice, so you know, how difficult can it be?
I don't know, dog. From here, 40 seconds, you know. I'm not so sure. I think this is going to be a bit of a challenge. Yeah, Niko. Niko is on my side with the clean kill. The clean kill to finish it off. Yeah, but looking great. As you said, that was the G2 that
worked well for G2 here. Che has crept out towards the vent. That flash pops right in his face. It actually hit him there. Makes it easy for Hunter to take him down. However, the vent dive will not be stopped. The bomb could go down here for free, and indeed it will be. G2 already put in a retake situation, but the issue is there's only 2 players below ground as of right now, and one of them has a Mach 10. One of the players that was trying to hold a rotate down towards the vent, he has been dealt with instantly. Molly's making things a little bit uncomfortable now here for G2. We'll throw a little bit of a lurk smoke and try and play around it. VSM now on the other side watches Huxi jump on through, and he can just tell his teammates not to peek right now. He can wait for the perfect timing. He'll take down 2 of them on his own and look for a little bit more. Manesi down. VSM once again pulling out all the stops for Fluxo as he will confirm a 7th round for them, swapping over onto that CT side, and it's a great job from them. You know, we spoke about how they just needed to not get stomped on that T side. Well, they've done better than that.
For the side of Fluxo.
Yeah, not at all. And I mean, if the initial fights don't go your way, even that dink onto Zebi might be enough for them to call it a day here, but they still want to walk forward, take a few fights, but only one of them goes your way, and Zebi gets out of there. G2 start well. on their pistol at least. PKL is just trying to maybe make it at least a little bit expensive for G2, and he's done a good job of it. I think a few players really buy armor. Hunter though, which is getting a lot of light so far here today on Nuke. I mean, that's, I believe, the third time we've seen it purchased. Che.
Yeah, pretty popular.
He wants to try and put it to good use. I mean, we've seen Huxi rack up a few kills with it, and PKL will get the ball rolling in this first gun round at least. Spam through the smoke. Nexa plays no further part. G2 now cut down to just the bare bones.
And this is where it gets hard, man. A G2 T-side post plant. First one you've got to deal with. Yes, they are a man down, but this could be very, very difficult. You've got two of the best players in the world to deal with here. Huxi is not one of them. Behind the silo, he will be the first line of defense. And however, he might make me eat my words here. He does manage to find one. Niko, he's out for that trade. 2 versus 2, no kit available, and Fluxo call it off. And that's what I was talking about, man. Just a lovely little setup and not giving them anything until they fall into the trap.
Oh, Huxi catching strays.
No,
the retake.
It was right there, man.
I know.
It was right there.
Look, I would have been disappointed. T's can be hiding in, and it's just a big problem. This is a fast play out towards the A's site, and already Niko's found one, Menesi with another, and it's falling apart here for Fluxo. Surely down to just Sevi. And he's got an AWP, but he's a million miles away, and Fluxo might just be a million miles away from this round as well.
Yeah, it feels that way a little bit, doesn't it? Zevi battling for survival. He might just get that chance, we'll see. Oh, there's the flash. Is there anyone to come through? No. So G2, I think, happy to let him hold and not give too many kills away. Munisi is on top of Marshmallow, just looking to track him. I think he's just dropped down a little bit there as well, so... yeah, there he is. Picked off, though. He makes a lot of noise on his way down. Is Nexa able to get this trade? Oh, is Hunter able to get this trade? Oh, God, what's going on? Oh, my God. That is so funny. Nexa, next one to fall, or will he find the kill? No, he goes down. All right, so fair play, Zevi. He's a little... timing is the big thing, isn't it, really? If Lucasi misses him... oh, I don't know if he saw him there. I don't think he did, you know. I don't think he did. So Niko is across. This could get very, very interesting from here on in then. Lucasi shadow spotted. Niko sees the arm. I'm going to get him on the swing as well. Lucasi none the wiser. 4 versus 4. PKL low. 20 seconds. So much panic now for Fluxo, isn't it? And all the kills start coming in. Oh, goodness. Just 2 remaining. Zevi going to have to go absolutely unbelievable from here. Misses the first shot. Lands his second, but loses his head immediately. Just Che remaining, and there's nothing he can do about this one.
Zevi wants to get down behind the site to make sure that he's not going to be blinded by too many flashes, but still it's going to be the contact in here from G2. Hunter's going to be spotted. Che finds a nice timing for at least one, and so far Fluxo, they're passing all the tests with flying colours. There's only 20 seconds for you to get out onto the site. Dodges the flash. Che takes him down, and Menesi surely says, yeah, no, I'm going to say no to this one and try and get out of here, but it's Menesi. You need to be worried about him even in a 1v4 situation. He's already found 2, but he just does not have the time in his favour. And that double kill looked nice, it was flashy, but now you're in real danger. You could go down and give away the op. No loss bonus either. Now the problems begin to arise. The ramp maybe a little bit later on. The issue is, it's the IGL, it's PKL here alone, and he wants to play this as safe as possible. That nade, oh, it doesn't do as much as I thought it was. Luca Ozzy, though, finds Nexa, and now Shirley gives a warning sign to PKL.
Nice shot from Zevi. Oh, looking very good here for Fluxo, man. Oh, G2. They do not find a single kill. It'd be totally out of the question. It does seem that their domestic knowledge of the map, domestic practice has been enough. VSM for the double spray down from on high in the rafters. Che striking true as well. Molotov will keep the rest of the squad at bay. Flanking from behind. G2 are just being beaten down on all sides right now. Not a chance. Niko not fast enough to take out Zevi. And Fluxo have gained the lead right at the tail end.
PKL just to pick it up. He'll get a molly down, but the pistols are already gotten past it. But that is Hoopsy with the bomb. Nexa claims at least one, but PKL doing a good job just to hold on for now. But all of a sudden, as the smoke begins to fade, Che and Luca Ozzy are the only two Fluxo players left standing. The damage has been done to the T side for sure, but the kills just not there for the CT side. And Che has to try and make a play here. Pushes, clears out the door. Now realizing heaven might be wrapped upon niko with the trade. It's absolutely huge for G2's chances of staying alive and tying this game up once again. But Luca Ozzy could steal the show.
Oh, that timing is ridiculous. Absolutely unbelievable. niko in for the 1 versus 1 here. Trying to move out quickly. Lukazi not got his gun on, but he's just too hard to pick off. A huge 1 versus 2 for Fluxo. And you walks into his crosshair, but surely Fluxo going to play nice and safe. Hunter drops down, smoke dissipates, and Lukazi finds his frag. 3 more to go. Zevi looking to get one in his sights. Actually going to drop back. Oh, could get a bit weird. Does take the repeat and find the frag, but is there any more to come? Does not seem that way, and Zevi's actually opted to push forwards through the Molotov. Munisi, speaking of pushing forwards, is going to make his way out on towards A. Curiously enough, with only 2 of them here, they've actually got the A control. They've actually got space to get the bomb down. So that's certainly interesting, but winning out the round is obviously a completely different question. Munisi moves back towards Hut, waiting for the aggression to come this way. What is the move? Oh, Zevi will find the frag. And that is going to be that, Jack. Fluxo have done it. Taking Nuke. Taking us to a third. As close as it comes, though. 13-10. Definitely a hard-fought battle, but really well fought by the Brazilians there. I don't think anybody had really given them the credit that they deserved on Nuke. And yet, they managed to get it over the line. Crazy.
Fluxo, they are on a timer. They need to kind of realize that this is a massive possibility here. The execute does come over. Zevi in position. He's already locked in 2 kills. And it's niko and Manesi taken out of this pistol round. He's looking for a little bit more. Dinks up Nexa in the process as well. Zevi is doing this pistol pretty much on his own. As Hunter, he was in a great position to cause a few problems. He picked up 1 kill, but it's looking like it is going to be worth absolute zilch.
Oh my goodness! Hunter! Hello? What has he just done? There's no way. Oh my goodness, Lukazi denies him, but what a run of frags. That was crazy. The 1 spin was enough.
Especially with Hooksy jumping through as the human flashbang, if you will, but instead he just runs right into the blender. 1 kill is at least something. If Hunter can get away with a little bit more damage, that would be massive, but wishful thinking. You lose an SMG, you win the round pretty cleanly.
Who is that really going to benefit? Hooksy, meanwhile, out towards middle. Clean frag onto Zevi. Does get caught a little unawares there, I think it is safe to say. Meanwhile, the A hit going to come round. VSM boosted up on the MP7. Looking good on the default skin, I have to say. There's a slight difference, isn't there, on the default skins? It's kind of cool. But he can't find any kills with it, so it looks like the round should be going the way of G2. Che trying to make himself known and splits the targets down the middle. Nexa left on.
He's heading out towards middle, as it's an aggressive take here from Fluxo. They need to be careful, though. Look at the shell play coming in here from niko in position maybe to find a kill, and he does find 1. Knows maybe VSM is going to be stuck in here towards the corner, and eventually he just gets overwhelmed. 2 kills to the good, an open route to this A bomb site, and Fluxo need to maneuver in order to make sure that they do not lose control of this round.
Are they going to guess correctly? It looks like they will, slowly making their way to B. A lot of noise being made on A, but they are not buying it. So directly a 3 versus 3 here. This could be very large indeed. Want to see on the contact entry. Shadow going to be spotted. Lukazi's got a nasty angle and he's not dropped off it just yet. Really going to be difficult to deal with. Support coming in. There is the flank. PKL falls. 40 seconds left as well, by the way, so they have plenty of time to change things up. Didn't necessarily commit the bomb in, leaving niko on a lurk. Look at this HP as well, man, or the lack thereof. 47 to work with between the two of them. niko going to make mincemeat out of these remaining two players. I think Lukazu will just hold this up, actually.
If he's so lucky. I mean, niko looking for the peak. He nearly gets stuck on the door as well. Fortunately, he does get away. It's only a matter of time, though, before he is going to be surrounded and indeed dropped. Huxi making sure that he is not going to be comfortable, and it's even going to be niko with the AWP to seal that third round in the books for G2. Money an issue for Fluxo. Once again, it needs to be good on the first test here. Double scope wants to get aggressive, dodge the flashes, gets in front of it, legs Menesi, but it's not going to be enough to find the kill. The A bomb site completely overwhelmed here by G2, and you're open for a little bit of damage and maybe a fortunate kill through the smoke. But look at this, G2, they want to continue to push past, they want to take that donut control, and they want to take the weapons away from Fluxo. The comfortability is absolutely amazing here from G2 as they are really showing Fluxo who's boss now.
Yeah, it's getting a bit scary, to be honest with you. If G2 can keep this up, we are potentially in for another very one-sided half. Of course, Fluxo, yes, 2 rounds, but that comes off the back of the pistol. When it's come to the rifles, G2 have been absolutely unstoppable. That may well continue. Hunter, he's so clean right now, man. Just PKL to survive? Ooh, just
cautious about middle and donut. No idea what's going on, and they're hearing little pieces of pressure across the map. Luka Ozzy wants to go for that information. Menesi under pressure. Finds that kill, settles himself for the moment, but he's out in no man's land, and Zevi deals with him. Nexa on a timer as well, 45 seconds, and PSM now behind him, blindsides him, bomb down, and niko now has to steal the show in this round back.
Easier said than done, my good sir. Yeah, 30 seconds to recover the bomb. Just so many angles to get through here. Maybe if he was healthier. It's just the fact that he's low HP, right? These kills have to be nigh on perfect. Drop down, that's going to be known. Trying to get the pre-fires here onto the player in towards red room. Oh, it takes even more damage. Probably just wants to try and go down before time at the end of the day. Decent little nade. But can't win out the fight. Fluxo finally back on the board. It has taken them a long time. And funnily,
so even if this round does go awry, you at least almost guarantee yourself a decent enough buy in the next. PKL would love to find that kill. Does enough damage to niko, but not able to land the finishing blow. niko has created a lot of space for his team here, but his team are the other side of the map completely. niko now surely is going to be found out. Che and Luka Ozzy making it their mission to take him out of the round, but easier said than done. niko with a second, niko with a third, and he's won G2 a 6th round.
Area at bay. I'm going to try and boost above it. They've missed the window, though, to really take anyone out at this stage. Oh, a bit of spam through the wood is quite clean, and down goes Nexa eventually. Decent nade on his way out, but it's a man advantage for Fluxo, right? We are liking the look of this retake. They just have to wait patiently on the G2 side of things. Great flash comes around. Not quite going to fully blind them up just yet, and it's munisi and niko to get through in a 4 versus 2. They very quickly evened it down to a 2 versus 2. Not a lot of time left on the bomb. munisi really just needs to find one of these kills and then play it safe, or both. That works as well. Wonderful stuff from munisi. He will secure number 7 for G2.
Towards B are gonna have to get their money's worth here to try and stop this, and Zevi has at least stopped the first man in his tracks. Hunter going to jump on through. So far the defense being put up is excellent, as everyone coming away with a kill, but when you've niko in around, that's when it gets dangerous. But for G2, sadly, it's only niko left in this round, and he burns away, helping chip that further and further down to just 5 HP.
Reset the game back down to the neutral. Surely unable to find this, but if he can even just, you know, find another kill, make it costly enough for the CT side. Not going to happen. Lovely little 2-man play there to just keep him distracted. And that will be the 4th for Fluxo, picked up in pretty good fashion. Well, obviously, the one in cube here, so a bomb site not super vulnerable, to be honest with you. Deep smoke in towards that cube area. It's nice, but you have to go quickly with that, right? Because as you can see, they've just run through it. Like, they don't care. So you still have to deal with the 2 players. 4 on 2 now. Just 1. Odyssey has chimed in, but he's going to have to do that a few more times. Got a bomb to recover. Tries to find timing on that shot. Not going to work for him. Spots out 1. For the player in Donut. Nobody giving him the peek, though, right? They're all respecting him. Want to see a fair bit. There's the overface from Zevi. Nice little shoulder peek coming round. He's going to get that too. 7 HP now is all he has to play with. Lucazi quaking in his boots. These are the Munisy moments that we know he can pull off. Still has to get that bomb, though. That's the one big thing here. 25 seconds to do so and just waiting for the nervousness to set in. He's trying to stay cool. He's trying to make Lucazi doubt himself. And you know what? Lucazi is changing angles, changing spots. Munisy might be able to get the backstab on him. Will he expect him in the corner? Oh, no, he doesn't. And Lucazi takes him down, winning out that game of wit. 7-5 then. A nice little recovery from Fluxo right at the end of that first half.
I feel robbed. I feel robbed of someone that's going to pop above Vanessa at any given moment. He's going to wait. He's going to call for it. And it's only a matter of time before it pops. But instead, he gets completely blinded. Now Nexus swings out. Has to get in on the action. And he will do so as G2 push past those smokes. And they push through Fluxo on that pistol. Get it wrong. You at least have that. But G2... they want to get aggressive here. They want to look for this information. Luca Ozzy's going to be coming back. That's absolutely huge. Niko's found a double. And all of a sudden, this round flipped on its head. All thanks to Niko. Going to be caught on the retreat as Che now has to come up with a 1v3 of his own. But Nexus says absolutely no more. Took him a while to get into the game. But Hunter, though, is going to try and take some of that confidence away and just try and shut down this set piece here maybe early on. Big nade as they try and cross. The bomb is already here. No kills actually landed just yet. VSM eventually finds the first, and that's Niko. But look at the amount of control that Fluxo have. Luca Ozzy, that's a big risk, and he will not be rewarded.
Still, though, we're liking this spot. Oh, no. Yeah, he knew, didn't he? Zevi was like, oh, man, I'm not close enough, but I need to try and take this opportunity. Nice little force of a frag there. Che not fancying his chances, however. He's going to grab the M4 and just get the hell out of dodge. So the round will be given across to G2. Could have been big. Zevi on the backside. It's just unfortunate. It's that one time where it's like, you know, you bought up a Tech 9, but you'd love a Deagle. Got a buyback here, but it's one of your last chances. Aggressive play out towards middle. Che burning in a Molotov, still coming away with the kill. But Manesi with the trade, spotting out VSM as well. And Manesi wants this fight. He wins it, but the reload might just cost him here. Swaps over, missed shot from Zevi. And are we seeing? Haven't done much wrong on this map. I can have no issues whatsoever. It's going to be a B play to see if something will stick here for Fluxo. Niko wants to open up a little bit of distance between himself and the on-rushing tees. Hunter, good for just one. Flash goes high. Niko going to be completely blinded, but still manages to come away with a kill. That was VSM, so the bomb will not be planted just yet. Huxi, patience is a virtue, and he has a lot of it. Just to hold on. Luca Ozzy, nade, exposes himself, and it's down to the IGL as he falls to the floor. A valiant attempt from Fluxo, but G2 will not be bested on their debut. Yeah, difficult on Nuke for them for sure. I think Fluxo doing a really good job there of taking that one over the line. Obviously, as we talked about a fair bit, G2 taking too much time to get off the ground, right? A 6-0 start for the Brazilians was enough in the end for them to take that over the line.